Hey guys, happy Saturday. Okay, this is a video about recapping my experience from World Tour here in Birmingham, Alabama. I just got home and my cup is full. I decided to come here to kind of give you guys a recap of World Tour because I'm such a squirrel and I don't want to forget anything. I don't want to leave out any details because it was mind-blowing. It really was. Now, when this World Tour was first mentioned, I recall one of the superstar directors putting together a group. There's actually a group for Birmingham World Tour. There are groups for all the locations because they're everywhere. So all locations have groups. So I am in that group. I'm in a couple of other groups as well because other team members are going to various locations. So I'm in that group. And then another superstar director decided to put together a chat for all the superstar directors and star directors so we can plan this amazing event. So a lot of thought went into what we were going to do. That was amazing. Then we put together a chat for our team so we can stay together with all the things that we were talking about we were going to do. So like one of the things we did that Friday, the day before World Tour, we met up at a restaurant and it was amazing. We met up there and 6 of Cincy Home office staff joined us. It was amazing. That was like everything. We took pictures and we had a blast. There were consultants from everywhere, even at our dinner, not just in our group, but consultants from other teams as well. We blended like a blended family. Even my daughter came through there to meet one of the superstar director's daughter. She wants to become a dentist someday. So my daughter's in dental school. So she came to meet her. Isn't it amazing how we can connect and find that we have so much in common? So today was the big day. Oh my goodness. So we were planning for that. So we talked about who was going to get there first and all the things because we all know, well, I won't say all know, but any of you guys who are going to SFR, Cincy Family Reunion, like / convention, know that it's general seating, which means that first, when you get through the doors, that means the seats are open. So Courtney, oh my goodness, Courtney does not play when it comes to this stuff. Courtney will camp out. She will just be there. So this time, Sandra was the first person to get there. Yes, she was. She was the first person to get there. So between she and Courtney was first to get there. And they made sure that we were able to sit together. Isn't that amazing? So we're so grateful that all of us were able to sit together. I mean, with the exception of, I think, maybe 1 or 2 consultants who may have come later. But for the most part, we stayed together. Now, one of the superstar directors came up with this idea for us to have these paddles. I thought this was like so cool. And a lot of consultants were able to write messages on here. So we passed around little markers so consultants can write a little message on here that they could hold up inside World Tour. Like that was like fun. And they were just thrilled about that. And so we were, as we entered the room, they gave us these little tickets because the tickets, they were giving away stuff. So with the ticket, you get a ticket, you're going to be able to be entered in a drawing. So they had drawings for all the things towards the very end. That was really fun. So the home office staff, they were there. So they did training with us, which was so awesome. So we were able to work through this book right here. And on the inside of this book, we also had this lanyard. It was inside here. You kind of break it apart and you put your little name and location and your title right here. And of course with the little lanyard. So superstar directors, they gave us a little button on. They gave us a button. Of course, I got this little happy face from another superstar director. It was so cute. So inside this little book were little exercises in here for us to do. Actual exercises where they would ask you to write in certain things like, you just fill it in. And what I liked about this is that they were able to ask us these things, and they would ask people in the audience to stand up and talk about these things. And I've got to say, three of our team members stood up and mentioned some things that happened to them last year. One was Courtney. She talked about having her baby last year. She got a chance to stand up and say that. And then Angela stood up and talked about how she earned annual sales award. And then Kathy stood up and talked about how she promoted Superstar Director last year. That was like amazing. Several other people stood up and said great things as well. So we had a chance to talk about our victories and our struggles. We talked about both of them. Okay. Then, see what else here that I got. Of course, there were other Superstar Directors and Star Directors who were able to go on stage and share. So they were amazing, each one of them. And I have recordings for two of them. I'm waiting on another recording for the third person, but all three of them were so amazing. And a couple of them you may have already seen because I shared to the group. And of course, there was other training from Scentsy Home Office. These trainings were virtual. Even Heidi and Orville, they showed some training videos of them. And I'm going to go back and share some of those videos with you guys as well. I remember the one where Orville talked about arrows out. That's like one of my favorites. And that's on YouTube, the arrows out video. If you guys have not heard it, I would encourage you guys to go to YouTube and pull that video. And there was some other like product reveal on the screen, LTOs, future LTOs that they discussed on the screen. That was really awesome. They had product display. So before the world tour, they had all these new products that will be released in March, all laid out for everybody to see, take pictures with, smell. I mean, touch, feel it. It was there. It was beautifully laid out. And of course, I took a lot of pictures because I work events and I want to get some ideas about how to set my table up. So that was amazing right there, to take pictures and see it and just get a feel, get a visual of how to set things up. So they had that out there. And, you know, at lunchtime, we got ready to go to lunch. We all coordinated that through our little chat. We set that up, and most of us had a chance to go to lunch together. We Ubered over there, and some of us walked back. And of course, some consultants went other places to eat, but that's like so amazing. And we ran a little late coming back, and I got a phone call saying, you know what? They're calling the Superstar Directors to walk across the stage. Well, I got there a little late, so I didn't get a chance to get in on that, but that's okay. I will be able to do that at SFR, so I'm okay with that. The team connections and the overall connections with consultants from everywhere. There were 500 people there, guys, in this huge room. And it was so, you would think that everybody knew each other. Everybody was so connecting and loving and caring and taking pictures. We took so many pictures and videos. Oh my goodness. Picture after picture, selfie after selfie. We took a lot of group pictures. And, you know, I encourage everybody to make an album on Facebook. My timeline is full of pictures all day long, videos all day long of everything we did. The connections were huge. Taking pictures with people that you don't know, getting to meet new people. And the one thing that really stood out that I love most about what Scentsy did today, you know, several things really. They talked about define your core values, and they had, you know, they laid out words out there that you can write down, and you can kind of put them all together. They had you to write this stuff down. Then they also had something that really, really stood out. Let me find it right here. It's called the World Tour 2023 Bingo. I love this. Oh my goodness. This is the best right here. And each thing, what this was all about, it encouraged every team member, a consultant, to go connect with somebody new. That was the goal. Connect with somebody new. Because a lot of times we don't feel like that's something we want to do on our own. So Scentsy had a giveaway. So anybody who could get bingo on this would get all these tickets, which meant that getting all these tickets meant that you would be up for a chance to get more free stuff, right? So I love how they set this up for you. If you saw the product table, if you introduce yourself to a new friend, find the perfect seat, post a Scentsy Spirit snapshot, show a small act of kindness, connect with a superstar director, shout Scentsy Spirit. All these things, I'm not going to read them all, but all this stuff was laid out here to keep consultants actively engaging. Then they also did other things where they asked people to raise their hand for certain things. They acknowledged new consultants, like first-time attendees. If you hit shooting star, sensational start levels 1, 2, and 3, they acknowledged all those consultants. They acknowledged consultants at the various titles and leadership. They also acknowledged incentive earners. Oh my goodness, just so much. And for those who they had to come on stage, they actually had consultants who were great at, say, booking parties, and they had somebody else up there that was not good at booking parties, and they show how we can connect with each other, linking arms. Like, find somebody who's strong in one area if you feel like you're weak in another area. Connect with somebody so that could help lift you up in that area. So all of us have special gifts. I love how they did that. They even had us to do a little involvement in the audience as we connect with our neighbors, and we had chats with our neighbors. So they were actively getting us involved with everybody. Now, we have not had a world tour since early part of 2020, because I went to Tennessee like February 2020, and we have not had one since. We didn't have one in 2021. We didn't have one in 2022. They were virtual. So this is like the first in-person world tour that we've had in 2 years. That's what's so amazing about all of this. So what else? I think we said we took a lot of pictures up there, and we shared various testimonies. And you know what, guys? I was not expecting this, but Courtney, you talking about our spirit person on the team. She gave everybody on her team, in her team, one of these little baskets, one of these backpacks right here, and it had little goodies in it. And she had these little cute little pom-poms. Oh my goodness, I thought this fits her fine, because one thing about Courtney, she is a spirit person now. She's going to cheer everybody on. And we were sitting in the front. Every time somebody accomplished something, she was cheering. She was waving her pom-pom every time, okay? She liked to stand in chairs and all that. So this particular theme was all about looking through the binoculars, right? The lookout with the binoculars, right? So Courtney even found binoculars and gave these away. I've got to say, guys, you're talking about paying it forward. Even Sandra gave away to consultants on our team these little Scentsy Spirit little bracelets. So people were giving away things. Now, and every consultant received, I forgot to mention this. Now, in the giveaways with the tickets that they had, how about the display table that they had out there? Scentsy gave away all that stuff. So the people who had the little tickets, they got the stuff on the display table, which was everything, right? They didn't take it back. They gave it away. Isn't that incredible? But every consultant, with or without a ticket, you didn't have to have a ticket with this, but every consultant walked away with this bag right here. This is what they gave all consultants. Even the guests received a gift. So on the inside of this bag is a warmer. It's a new warmer this is going to be in the spring summer catalog. This warmer is an element warmer. That's in the bag. And oh my gosh, the bag smells so good. There's also 5 bars of wax in here, and they smell amazing. The whole bag smells good. So there's Sugar Blossom is in there. It's a new scent. Then there's Tropic Nectar is in the bag. And then there's Lake My Day. Yeah, Lake My Day. These are all brand new fragrances. Peace Lily Be With You. They smell so good. And Soaking Rays, I think that's what that says. So all of this came in here. Now the guests received just the wax. That's what they got. But the guest ticket was less. But this was the most amazing world tour I've ever attended, guys. And I've been to several. This was the best I've attended. And if you wonder, can they keep making it be the best one ever? This was the best one ever because of the fact that we all connected with one another. We were engaging in every way, taking pictures, looking out for one another. We want to make sure nobody was left behind, checking to see who's going to eat lunch together, who's going to eat dinner together. Even after the event, me and Courtney and Jen, when we had a sweet tooth, we were going to have dinner somewhere, but because we ate lunch so late, we thought, well, everybody else had gone, so we thought, let's do something. Let's go get some cookies, something sweet. So we ended up going to a place and I got brownies and they got cookies, I got ice cream. So one thing I love about Scentsy, guys, is that we are so much more than wax and warmers. We're about the relationships. We're about looking out for one another, helping each other to grow and to love on each other. So that's what the whole day was all about. I just wanted to recap it because it's amazing. And there's several more locations will happen all through February in various states. I just wanted to let you guys know what happened here in Birmingham. And I'm sure that you guys will have the most amazing experience at those other locations also. But I want to remind you guys to sign up for SFR when the registration opens up, because let me tell you what else. In one of the giveaways, they gave away a free registration to SFR. That was one of the giveaways. Ain't that amazing? Isn't that a blessing? They gave it away to somebody with a red ticket. So when you go to SFR, there's so many giveaways there as well. So you don't want to miss out on this. And I got to say this, guys, World Tour was amazing, but SFR is like World Tour on steroids, okay? Just think about it. For those of you who were there, just think about SFR being so many levels up above that, okay? Huge, huge excitement. Okay, guys, love you. I'm so happy to see a lot of you guys and had a chance to meet some of you that I've never met before. Looking forward to the next event. I'm so proud of each and every one of you guys. You showed up for your business. And for those of you who cannot make it, plan to go to SFR, guys. Love you. Take care, guys. Bye.